Earth Angels! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, hello, welcome. My name is Farah, not Sarah. I do videos on spiritual topics, I do videos on law of attraction, and I do these fun picker cards. If you are new to my channel, and even if you are not, it would mean so much to me if you would subscribe. I'd love for you to join my Earth Angel family, number one, and number two, at 10K, we are giving away some of these really nice crystals. So if you would like to be entered, please hit that subscribe button. But if you would like to be notified whenever I'm making a new video, tap the bell notification. Anyway, you guys, today's video is very special to me. We are doing a video called Messages from Your Ancestors. Our ancestors are always around us, giving us guidance, helping us through the day, making sure that we make the right decisions for our soul growth. So I wanted to do a video about what they want to say to you guys and what messages they want to give to you guys. So we have 4 groups here. Group number 1 is the Green Adventuring Angel, so if you feel drawn to that. Group number 2 is the Flame Aura Quartz, so if you feel drawn to that. Group number 3 is the White Quartz Cluster, and I'm kind of trying to, well, I guess it's not going to focus, but it's a really pretty stone. Sorry that's not focusing. And then group number 4 is the Aqua Aura Quartz. Alright, so I'm going to be silent a few moments, pause this video, meditate on your group, and then we will begin. Let's start with group 1. Hello group 1. You guys picked the Green Adventuring Angel. Now let's see what messages your ancestors have for you today. So we have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the 6 of Cups. So I do think somebody misses you for sure and is thinking about all the memories that they've had with you. We have the Ace of Swords. We have Mercury, communication. We have 5th house, passion. We have Square, challenge. We have El Moira, Awakening Presence. We have Mahavatar, Babaji, Soul Expansion. We have Lake, Stillness. We have Peace. Sorry if I'm moving stuff. We have Cornucopia. And then we have your tea leaf and your Moonology, which I will get to at the end. Okay, so very strongly a grandfather is coming through for you guys. So a grandfather and a sister or mother. Alright, so what do they have to say to you? With the 3 of Pentacles, I feel like this person or these people, your ancestors, they feel like in the past that you worked well together. I feel like you guys had common goals, maybe common hobbies that you guys were really good at together, and you worked really hard on things that you guys really enjoyed, and I feel like they have a lot of fond memories about this. I feel like your ancestors are really coming through to say that they miss you and that they miss those good times with you when you all were together, you all collaborated, and you all really came together for a common goal and had a lot of fun. I feel like they're remembering fun, especially if this is like a sister or a mother. They're remembering those fun times they had with you. They're really reminiscing on the fun that they had with you, maybe when you were a kid or when you guys were kids. If some of you, this is like a sibling or something coming through, I do sense that there is like a strong fondness of like old times and what happened back then. But I also do think that they're saying that you guys have like a goal or an idea that you want to bring to fruition, and it may require you to collaborate with people. I feel like some of you guys don't trust people, but they're encouraging you to collaborate with people because there could be a lot of success that's brought through. I feel like you guys are independent and you think, I want to do things myself, but your ancestors are really saying, don't be afraid to collaborate with like-minded people on common goals that you have. But I also do think, again, that they remember the times where you guys like worked on something together or just worked together for a common goal, and they really love those memories and they cherish them. With this Eight of Wands, they want you to know that your life is really picking up in a lot of ways. I see for some of you, there's going to be a trip that's coming up that's going to be really fun for you guys, and you're going to have a lot of fun. I see for some of you that there's going to be a lot of financial opportunities that start to come in, and this is like your ancestors are almost trying to tell you that they kind of try to help you every day in your life. They kind of try to bring people towards you that are good for you, and they try to help you get opportunities that you normally may not be able to get, but they try to help you in a lot of ways. I feel like financially you're going to get a lot of opportunities come in. If you've been wondering about your love life, I do see a lot of opportunities coming in as well. But I also sense for some of you, you're going to go on a trip that's going to be really fun, that you're really going to enjoy. With this Ace of Swords, I feel like you guys are someone who is very victorious in your life. I feel like your ancestors are saying there's like a victory coming up for you that's very important to your success, maybe your career, maybe just in general. I feel like there's a goal that you have that you've been trying to work towards, and I feel like when these ships start to really come in, when the fruits of your labor starts to really come in, you're going to receive some sort of victory. But I also feel like your ancestors kind of want you to start to speak your truth more. I feel like you're someone who has a lot of truth within you. You have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of wisdom, and you're being asked to speak your truth a little more than you do. Obviously, speak it with tact, but I feel like they're saying speak your truth. Don't let people steal your voice. That's something that's coming through. So if you feel like you kind of don't speak your truth sometimes because people kind of tell you to be quiet or to shut up, they're telling you to speak your truth because it's really important at this time. I feel like they're saying you came here to be someone that speaks their truth and that you need to continue to do that. With Mercury communication, this really continues to confirm this. You guys might have really good Mercury placements. You might have a Gemini or a Virgo Mercury, or maybe a Taurus Mercury, where you just articulate things really well. Some of you guys, your ancestors are saying, hey, you can be like a public speaker or something one day. That's really coming through for a lot of you guys. I feel like your communication with others is very important, and your ancestors want you to know that. In your love life, I do see that there's going to be a lot of happiness and a lot of passion. Remember, I did say that you're going to have a lot of love offers come in, but I also think that for some of you, you may be meeting a soulmate or reconciling with the soulmate, and that's what your ancestors are really trying to come through and say. We have the Square challenge, so I do see you might have had a lot of challenges in your life lately, but they're saying these challenges have made you stronger and that you're improving every day because of these challenges. I'm going to pull a card kind of intuitively just now, just to see what's coming up. Ocean, ebb and flow. So yes, I feel like lately you guys have been having like emotions that you guys aren't really comfortable with. Maybe you've been feeling sad, but you've been trying to suppress that. Maybe you've been feeling angry and you're trying to suppress that. Your ancestors are really coming through to say, feel these feelings, let them flow in and flow out. Don't restrict the flow because it's restricting you. They're saying really try to honor your emotions and your feelings, and don't feel like you're a bad person for feeling them. If you're feeling angry that someone did you wrong, feel those feelings. If you're feeling sad that someone did you wrong, feel those feelings. Feel your feelings and emotions, sorry, and then release them. This is the ebb and flow. Let them come in and then come out, just like an ocean's wave does. So that's what I'm really getting. With El Moira Awakening Presence, I'm really getting that your ancestors are saying, we're with you every step of the way. Every day we're with you, helping you, getting you ready for challenges and lessons that you need to learn for your soul development. They also really, I feel very strongly, they're kind of saying, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job in your soul's development. They feel very strongly that you have so much favor on your side, and you're going to continue to when you keep going and you keep succeeding. I feel like they're saying, we're with you. We're with you every step of the way. Don't be afraid to reach out to us. Don't be afraid to write a letter. Don't be afraid to pray out loud to us, because we're still around every day. We still help you. You're being protected heavily right now from just toxic people and toxic things. So if anything has fallen away, this is your ancestors saying, this was meant to fall away. These people, these situations were meant to fall away. You're going to attract better. So if you've been feeling like maybe you lost someone or you lost something, you're being asked to let that go and know that better things are coming in. But mostly this is saying you're protected. You're highly, highly protected by your ancestors. They make sure that if someone's not treating you right, they cut them out of your life. That this is what they're saying strongly. Like, sometimes they will cut people out. With the Mahavachar Babaji card, what you guys need to know is your ancestors are saying, hey, you are really developing majorly spiritually. You're starting to understand the connection between all things. You're starting to really grasp the concept of oneness. I feel like you guys are going through a heavy spiritual awakening, and you're starting to realize we're all one. We're all part of the same consciousness. There's no separation. And when you start to first experience this, you're going to feel a lot of love, and waves of love come in for humanity and just for things in general. And you need to accept this love. Your consciousness is really expanding at this time. You're really leveling up and ascending spiritually. This is what they're saying. With the lake stillness, I feel like when you start to level up and ascend spiritually, your ancestors want you to know, like, it's going to be kind of like, sometimes it's going to be a bit uncomfortable. Sometimes you're not going to know what to do, and you're being asked to be still to figure out. For some of you, you may be being called to go to the lake, and then maybe go on a camping trip to the lake or something, and take some time to really reflect on your life and where to take things. Obviously, don't go alone, but I feel like you need some reflection time in nature to just be still, meditate, and really figure things out for yourself. They're saying, like, when you are in nature, they can connect with you the best. They can connect with you the best because there's no distractions. So they're like, unplug. Take some time alone. Take some time to go within. Take some time to let go from life's distractions and responsibilities. And take time to think about where your life's direction is going and where you want to take your life. Because I do see a lot of success coming in for you guys. This is really what they're saying. You're going to get some like sort of victory coming through. And they want you to know that peace is coming in your life. So if you've been dealing with some drama or just crap that's been annoying, I do see that there's been some challenges maybe in your love life or in your communication with people. I do see peace coming through. Peace is going to be restored at the divine right time. So if you just want to pray about that, I do see those situations that may be kind of annoying or just unpleasant going away. And with this cornucopia card, I feel like they want you to know that you're attracting lots of abundance. There's going to be a lot of abundance in your finances, a lot of abundance in your career, a lot of abundance in your life, in your love life, in your life in general, and your love life. I feel like they're saying there's so much blessing coming to and for you, you don't even know. So this is really, really good, guys. I'm going to pull one more of these just kind of to see what else they may want to be saying. We have Eagle, Communion. So I also do feel like you should start to commune with people that, like I said, to commune with people that are like-minded to you, that have common goals. But I also feel like your ancestors kind of want you to take some time one day to sit down and really talk and communicate with them. Sometimes they will respond to you. If you are a clairaudient person, they will respond to you. You will hear them. But for some of you, they're going to respond with dreams, with images, with signs, with synchronicity. I feel like they're saying, find your people, but also communicate with us. We would love to have, so much. We would love to have like fellowship with you. So I feel like they really want fellowship with you because there's a longing. They really miss you. They really, really miss you very badly. So I feel like this is what they want to say to you. Okay, so let's see what else. So we have expect powerful change. So I do feel like your life is changing in a lot of ways, but for the better, not for worse. There's a lot of changes that are happening in your life. This may be scary and daunting, but they're guiding you through these changes, and they want you to know they have your back every step of the way. They're always with you. They're always guiding you. They love you. Okay, so let's see what your tea leaves say. So we have box. You will receive a gift. So there is a gift in store for you guys that's coming through that your ancestors just want you to know about. So I do feel like you're going to get a random gift that's going to seem like it's just from the universe, but it's from your ancestors, and they just want you to be aware of that. Okay, so we have rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So I feel like you guys went through a lot of hardship in your life, and you're being told, hey, all of that stuff that happened, it's not going to happen like that again. You've gone through the most difficult cycles in your life, and you're past that now. There's a lot of blessings coming in, because when we talk about a rainbow, we talk about blessings. And like rainbows are really good omens, and I see so many rainbows in this spread. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of positivity coming through for you. So we have forest. Muddled, unclear thinking. So this is why your angels and your ancestors really want you to take time to be still, because if you have some unclear thinking, if you're a little unsure about how things are going to go, you're being asked to really take some time in nature and be still, and you'll start to figure out what to do. Let's see what else. Now we have February. So February could be very significant for your love life, for your career, for some sort of developments. I feel like February is very important. I feel like in February you're going to see a lot of positive changes, because we do have expect powerful change. So I feel like a lot of changes are coming in February. Okay, what else do we have? We have eagle, triumph over obstacles. So I feel like if you feel like there's a lot of obstacles right now, you're overcoming those obstacles, and your ancestors are helping you overcome those obstacles. This is all I really have for you, group number 1. I hope you like this. I hope you found it insightful. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And if you would like a private reading, my information is in the description box. Thank you so much, group number 1. You guys are beautiful, and I love you, and so do your ancestors. Goodbye. Hello, group 2. You guys picked the Flame Aura Quartz. Now let's see what messages your ancestors have for you today. I hope you guys are doing well. Alright, so we have the 3 of Cups. Because we have the 10 of Cups in reverse, but don't worry. We have the Page of Swords. You have the Tower. Okay, it's coming through really strong. So we have the Moon, feelings. We have the first house, self. We have sextile, opportunity. We have Serapis Bay, ascension. Sorry if that sounds like a weird way to pronounce it. We have charity, prayer and contemplation. We have vitality, volcano. We have yin. I really love the yin card. It's so pretty. I'm seeing lots of pinks in this spread. We have victory. Oh wow. And then yeah. Okay, so for your group number 2, I'm feeling a lot of ancestors coming through. A lot of people wanted to reach you through this readings. I'm kind of getting like um relatives, like aunt, uncle, and then like some siblings. For some of you, a sister or brother that maybe has passed on, they're coming through very strongly. I feel like, first of all, I'm getting kind of two meanings from this card. With the Three of Cups, I'm getting that they're saying that there's going to be a lot of fun times coming up for you. You're going to have a lot of celebrations come up. Maybe some parties, maybe some achievements that you did, maybe like a wedding coming up that's going to be really exciting. Maybe just some sort of celebration that really brings you a lot of fulfillment. Maybe you're going to drink wine at this event or something like that. Maybe step on grapes. But I do get that there's going to be a lot of fun times coming up for you. So if you've been feeling like everything's been kind of boring, maybe you've been working, they're saying, hey, there's some really good fun times coming for you. But another thing I'm picking up from this is that your ancestors are saying, we miss having fun with you. We miss having fun with you. We miss having those fun times with you where we experience a lot of like harmony and fun times, and really I feel like there was a lot of times where you guys had a lot of fun that they're really wanting you to know that they remember and that they miss those times. With the Ten of Cups in reverse, I feel like your ancestors are saying, hey, there may be some sort of I feel like in the past when they were on this earth, there was a lot of like drama, maybe discord, maybe dysfunction in your family. And for some of them, they may have like started it or caused it or something like that, or maybe helped perpetuate it. And they're saying that they're really sorry about this. They want you to know that they're really sorry about anything that's happened in the past in regards to your family, maybe drama, maybe you were singled out or something like that. And they want you to know that they're really sorry about this. They're also saying that, like, if you've been feeling like your family's been really dysfunctional, or there's been a lot of drama, or just maybe drama with friends or drama with people in general, they kind of want you to let go of anybody who doesn't serve you at this time. So if you have like friends that you feel like are kind of annoying and you feel like you're never going to find some new friends, they want you to release that. They want you to release those people. So sorry, but again, I was saying they're trying to say sorry if there was any discord in the past. I hate when that happens. With this Page of Swords, I do think that, like, maybe there's someone around you who gossips about you that they want you to be aware of. Maybe, I feel like with the Tower, this would come as a shock to you. There's someone around you that you maybe trust that may be gossiping about you or something that they want you to be aware of. There's someone around you that you may think that you can trust, but they're saying like there's something about this person that isn't trustworthy and that you need to let them go. I feel like this is going to be this is a shock to you, but for some of you, you have the intuitive knowledge. You kind of feel like somebody isn't being truthful around you and you're being asked to release this. Let's see what else I see. I do feel like you are in a very emotional state, and they're saying this is okay and to feel your feelings. I feel like they're also saying that you're coming into your truest self. You're really becoming yourself. And when you become yourself, I feel like they're saying there's some people that can't come with you. There's some people that can't come with you. There's some people that can't come on the journey with you. There's some people like on the road to success that you guys are on. There's some people that can't stay. And I feel like you're being asked to really think about who can and can't stay at this time. There's going to be a lot of opportunities coming for you in your career, in your love life in general, maybe to find new friends and new people that you maybe vibe with on a more personal level. And they're encouraging you to take up these opportunities. With Serapis Bey, this is really talking about the same thing with the self, because it says move into your true self. So you are coming into your truest self, and I feel like that's telling me that a lot of people who maybe have been on your path before can't be on your path right now anymore. There's some people that need to go, and this may, like I said, this may be a shock to you, but I feel like some people in your life need to go. I feel like your ancestors, they're going to show you through dreams and through just things in general who to let go of. So pay attention to this. And with this charity, prayer, and contemplation, they're wanting you to reach out to them through prayer. They're wanting you to reach out to God through prayer. They're wanting you to reach out to Source, whatever you really believe in, through prayer. They're asking you, I feel like a closed mouth doesn't get fed, is what I heard. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. So if you have dreams, desires, things you need help with, connect with them, pray to them, because they can make these changes. With the volcano vitality, this is really talking about how there's going to, right now, I feel like there's going to be a lot of situations in your life that kind of invoke a lot of change. I'm thinking of the number 555, so I feel like there's going to be a lot of changes come into your life that may kind of seem like the worst case scenario. Maybe you find out a friend isn't really your friend. Maybe you find out a lover isn't really your lover or something like that. Not all of you this is going to resonate with. I feel like there's just some changes coming up and you're being asked to ease into these changes. Don't fight them. Whatever falls away is something that wasn't stable. So you're being asked by your ancestors, let whatever falls away fall away, because you're going to get some new positive beginnings and new positive changes through these things that fall away. I feel like a lot of people and things that aren't serving you are leaving your life at this time, and this is for new beginnings and better people coming in. So heed this. They want you to know that if something like that happens, let it go. Don't cling on to it. So with this yin, I feel like they want you to know that you're being asked to step into your feminine energy, and feminine energy is all about receptivity. So you're going to have a lot of blessings that come in, but you need to be open to receiving these blessings. That's what I feel like they're saying. Let us give you help. Let us give you blessings is what they're really coming through to say. So group number 1, you need to know that blessings are coming in for you, but you need to let your ancestors give you these blessings, and you need to be open to receiving, and you need to tap more into your feminine energy, because I feel like these changes, if you're in your masculine, you're going to try to control them. So if you're in your feminine, you're just going to let it flow. So you need to let it flow and let it go. You're going to have a major victory. I feel like in your career for some of you, in your love life for some of you, there's like a major victory coming up that's really going to be very positive that your ancestors want you to know about. There's something that you've been doing that you're going to get recognition for, or there's just something that maybe you've been asking for a while and this is coming in. So be open to receiving, group number 2. Let's see what else we can get from this. So we have full moon completion. Yes, there's some things in your life that really need to close out. And these things may be a shock to you, but you're being asked to let go. Don't hold on, because there's a lot of opportunities coming in for you. And there's a lot of things that need to be replaced with better things. So you know what these things are, group number 2. And let's see about our last card. Okay, so what do you need to release? Okay, so be honest about this, group number 2. What do you need to release? Is there a family member that's toxic that you just try to reason with, but they're just abusive and you just cannot anymore? Is there a friend that just always tries to put you down that you just need to let go of? Is there a job that isn't bringing you any fulfillment that you need to let go of? What do you need to release? Really marinate on this, because there's something that's like completing in your life. There's something that's like completing. So there's like changes that need to be made. Like I said, I feel like it may be a shock to you what needs to be completed, but there's something that you need to release, group number 2. And when you do this, they're going to give you a lot of blessings. So be open to receiving. Okay, so what else is coming through? So we have dragon, beware of self-delusion. So some of your ancestors are kind of coming through kind of harsh, saying, hey, there's something that you've been kind of like trying to trick yourself about that you need to really realize. Maybe there's a friend that isn't like good for you, but you're like, oh, they're a good friend, but you've like seen and heard like signs and things that made you kind of feel weird. Like maybe someone has been kind of like rude to you, but you brushed it off. Or maybe you have a partner who's just like not for you, but you've been brushing it off. They're asking you to see the truth and to heed the truth. So really think of that. What else? So we have career. So for some of you, a career needs to go. Maybe you have a job where you just know it's not working out, but you don't want to release it. This is a sign. I feel like you need to be more focused on your career also, is what they're saying. Some of you, you're way too focused on love and not focused on your material wealth. And for a lot of you, your material wealth is what's going to bring that love in. So make sure you're working on your career and your finances. We have January, so I feel like in January you're going to see a lot of positive changes. And by January, I feel like your life is going to look a lot different, but for the better. What else do we have? So we have Axe, forces working against you. So your ancestors are saying there's people in your life that don't want you to succeed. There are people maybe behind the scenes. Maybe if you have a social media, people are behind the scenes kind of like watching you and trying to make sure you don't succeed. But your ancestors are saying, we're handling those things. We're handling those people. So like I said, if people start to fall away, remember that Spirit hears those conversations. Remember, Spirit sees things that you don't see. So if people fall away, don't be so disheartened. Know that there was a reason this happened. They also want you to know that there's a lot of happiness and good fortune coming for you. So let's turn this 10 of Cups upright, because there's going to be a lot of happiness, fulfillment, good fortune in your family and then in your life with your friends. Like I said, I do see you guys hanging out with your friends soon. They want you to know there's going to be a really fun function that's going to happen. But I feel like you're going to have a lot of harmony and happiness in your life when these changes are complete. And then we have Vine. It says seek out information that will help you. So if you want to seek out information from your ancestors specifically, you are being encouraged to do that. I'm so sorry if it didn't focus, but you're being asked to seek out that information. Anyway, group number 2, this is all I have for you. Please subscribe. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And comment if you found this accurate. Let me know. And if you would like a private reading, my information is in the description. You guys have a great day. Goodbye. Hello, group 3. You guys picked the white quartz cluster, and I'm so sorry if you can't see it, but it's really nice. I wish I could get like really good pictures of it, but it's okay. So we have the Empress. Let's see what your ancestors want to tell you. So we have the Empress. We have the World. Oh my gosh, this is like a really strong group. Strong energy. Like good energy. We have the 4 of Cups. Then we have the Queen of Wands. Again, really strong energy. Oh my god, I hate that stuff isn't focusing. I apologize if that's the case. I've been trying to make it focus, and it's like having the most problems. This is why I definitely need to get a new camera, but it's okay. We have Ascendant Outlook. We have 3rd house, Perception, or your ideas. We have Conjunction, Empowerment. We have Sanat Kumara, Light Activation. We have the Miriam, Sacred Vision. We have Desert, Vision Quest. I really like this card. It's probably one of my favorite cards out of all the ones that everybody got today. Vision Quest is probably my favorite one. We have Soulmates. So this is really cool. We have Broken Heart. I'm sorry if you guys could hear like people in the background of my house making food. My mic picks up on a lot of things, and I definitely try to reduce the noise. Oh yeah, okay, so let's begin. Group number 3. First, I feel like your ancestors are coming through to tell you that you have so much favor on your side. I feel like you don't know, or maybe sometimes you doubt your worth, but like your ancestors are saying you are a queen. Even if you are a guy, I feel like you have this regal energy. Like if you're a guy, just switch it to Emperor. But I feel like you guys have this like energy of being able to create everything you want. if you're not aware, your ancestors are really saying you're a strong manifester. You get what you want. You go after your goals. You have a lot of creative talents that they want you to start to utilize. They really, if you've already been doing this, this is just a sign that you're on the right track and they are so proud of you. I feel like there's a sense of pride with this group. I feel like you are such a queen to your ancestors. I actually feel like a female energy, maybe not older, but younger. So if you've ever lost a female relative that was close to you, maybe a sister, maybe a friend, something like that, that's coming up, this person's reaching out and they want you to know that you're a queen and that you can really accomplish anything. So like I said, even if you're a male, you need to know that. I feel like they really want you to start nurturing your creative ideas and your creative gifts. And with this world card, I feel like maybe you've already done this and you're reaching a completion of a cycle. I feel like some of your goals are going to be attained in a major way. So your ancestors are saying like you're completing a cycle, you're moving into a better place, but I feel very strongly that you've completed something and they're very proud of you. I feel like there's a major achievement coming for you, something you've always wanted, something that you've been working hard towards, and that's coming soon. But I also feel like some of you, you're going to make a move soon. You're going to make a major transition in your life that's going to bring you happiness and fulfillment. But most of all, you're closing out a cycle. That's what they want you to know. They also want you to know that sometimes your ancestors try to give you blessings and sometimes you don't see them because you're too kind of worried about maybe feeling unsatisfied with your life. So your ancestors want you to know to have a little bit more gratitude, have a little bit more humility, and have a little bit more compassion. Because I feel like they're trying to offer you blessings all the time, but sometimes because you're too focused on what you don't have, you don't see these blessings. So you're an abundant person already, and I need you to know it. So if you want, right now, as you're watching this, say I'm abundant in all 5 times, and keep saying that. Every time you start to slip in the mindset of lack, start to affirm the fact that you're abundant and that you can really create anything you need. I'm also getting the indication that your ancestors are saying there may be, like, you have a lot of questions about your life. What should I do? Where should I go? What should I pursue? And you need to take time to meditate on this. You need to take time to go within or go in nature or just contemplate. Take some time to rest out of your day to contemplate where you want to take your life. They're going to show you little signs and synchronicities, but you might need to be silent to get these knowledges and to get this knowledge, to get this insight. And they really think that you're coming in, like you're a queen. You're a queen. There's something about you so regal. They're really saying that you're a queen and that you've really transformed. And I feel like you're coming into a period of your life where you're going to start to honor your passions more. A lot of people look up to you. I feel like they're also saying that a lot of you kind of doubt your appearance. And you really need to understand that you are so attractive, so regal, so magnetic. Lots of people are drawn to you. But I mostly feel like they're saying, go after your passions. Go after what you want. We're helping you. We're here for you. So that's really coming through. So I feel like your ascendant really is kind of influencing your life right now. So basically the ascendant is like who you appear to be, like, to the world. So you're being asked to kind of unlock who you really are. It depends on who you are. Like, I have an Aquarius ascendant, so that really tells me that sometimes I appear really eccentric and like different to people. At my core, that is technically who I am. So I definitely try to be myself. I feel like they're asking you to come into your true self, to come in who you came here to be, no matter how weird or different you are. A lot of you may have Aquarius ascendants, or maybe a Leo ascendant, or maybe a Taurus ascendant, where you kind of feel like if you come into your true self, maybe people would judge you, but you have a lot of favor on your side. I also feel like you guys need to take your creative ideas seriously because we have the 3rd house and the Empress. So there's a period of creation that's coming in for you, but you guys need to take your ideas a little bit more seriously than you have in the past. With the conjunction, you're really becoming very empowered in your life. There's a lot of empowerment going on. You're going to be so strong. And this is why these queens are coming through. You're going to be really, you're starting to step into your power. And your ancestors are saying, you're doing such a great job. Continue to do this and you'll see a lot of blessings. With the Sanat Kumara light activation, you are becoming more full of light. As star seeds, we always, like, when we ascend, our body becomes more full of light. And so you're being asked to shine your light. Shine your light because you're such a force. And when you shine your light, your other people are going to be very drawn to you, and you're going to be able to really successfully get through life. So if you've been kind of wanting to dim your light, your ancestors are saying shine it brighter. I feel like a lot of you have shined in the past, but maybe people have made comments about you or like said you were weird or different or something. But you're being asked to shine anyway, because a lot of times your light is so bright that people want to try to dim it, but you're being asked to shine it anyway. You also may have some forgiveness that you need to kind of do. The Miriam is also kind of about forgiving people so you can heal from the past. So there may be people who made fun of your appearance, maybe treated you poorly, that you need to forgive and let go of. When you forgive them, it's not saying like go back to them. It's just saying forgive them, release this so you can move forward. With this Desert Vision Quest card, I do want to say that this is the most one of the deck's guidebook said this is one of the most auspicious card. But your ancestors are kind of asking you to consider taking a vision quest. Basically, what a vision quest is like the indigenous and the native peoples, when they came of age, oftentimes they would send their tribes would send the person who was coming of age into the desert for a few days to kind of like get visions and to get things from the quest. So basically you would go on this vision quest, you would be in the desert for a few days, and you'd start to get visions, you'd start to notice little signs and synchronicities, and you'd come out with a very profound understanding of what you needed to know. So I feel like your ancestors are encouraging you, if you want to make your own little vision quest, if you're someone who can afford to travel, maybe go camping or hiking for a few days. For some of you, you may want to do this with a friend. Maybe you both kind of go on a vision quest together, like maybe separately, but then meet back up. I do see like you guys maybe needing to go out in nature. It doesn't have to be a full-on you go and then you just don't, you go into the woods and you never come out. I'm not saying that, but for some of you, you do need to take time to go into nature and think about things. In the Four of Cups, this is, you know, he's in nature contemplating. So I feel like your ancestors are saying, hey, if you want to go into nature and contemplate, we're going to give you signs and synchronicities on where to take your life. I feel like you need complete silence and complete quiet to do this. For some of you, you've had a broken heart, or your heart's broken from something that happened, maybe with a soulmate, and you're being asked to nurse those wounds, forgive the past, but to move forward. I also feel like you have a broken heart for some of you, and you're attracting a better soulmate that's more fitting for you. So this is what they want you to know. I'm going to pull another card. I kind of feel I had to pull this one. So let's see what's going on. Whale Breach. So yes, you're also being asked by your ancestors to take a step out of your comfort zone, take a step out of things that you're used to, and start to really transform your life. Start to do things a little differently, because I feel like you guys are very unique, and you need to start to be that unique person that you came here to be, despite what people think. I'm going to pull one more for you guys. I'm going to pull this one. Cave Sanctuary. So I do feel like you are being encouraged to maybe take some time alone and like kind of honor yourself in your own room, or maybe take some time to really have a sacred space. I feel like they're telling you to create a sacred space to where you can feel the most comfortable and the most safe to express yourself. because I feel like this is going to bring you a lot of happiness. Okay, so we also have confidence is your key to success. So group number 3, your ancestors really think that you're going to be so successful and they want you to have more confidence. So if you've been struggling with confidence, work on your solar plexus chakra. The Empress and the Queen of Wands are really confident, especially the Queen of Wands. So I feel like your ancestors are saying, hype yourself up because you're amazing. We see that you're amazing, so you need to see that too. Confidence is your key to success, group number 3. Now let's see what else we have. Mountain Road. It says you are on the road to success. So I do feel like you're gonna succeed a lot with the Empress, with the Queen of Wands, with the World. There's gonna be some major success coming for you, so this is very positive. Let's see what else. We have Dark Woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with dark hair. So for some of you, I feel like you have an ancestor that was a darker haired woman, and she's coming through to let you know you're amazing, you're beautiful, you can do whatever you came here to do. Please heed this. She's coming through to let you guys know that you're amazing. We have Beryl. It says you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So this is why they kind of want you to go on this vision quest to figure out what you want to accomplish next, to figure out what you need in your life to be happy. Maybe take some time to meditate and contemplate, because I feel like you guys think there's something lacking, but you're going to gain something. Because I do feel like there's a soulmate coming for you guys if you've lost one, or maybe if something really hurtful happened to you in the past. We also have bread, a period of prosperity and abundance. So yes, there's a lot of success and good fortune, a lot of money. You guys are getting that bread, and I feel like this is really positive. And then we have Unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So your ancestors really want you to know that you're very intuitive and that you can make decisions on your own, and that you can really start to have some positive things come through when you start to make these decisions. Anyway, group number 3, this is all I really have for you. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and if you would like a private reading, my information is in the description box. Thank you so much, group 3. I love you guys, and so do your ancestors. You have a good night. Bye. Hello, group 4. You guys picked the Aqua Aura Quartz. Now let's see what your ancestors have to say to you today. So we have the King of Cups. We have the Moon. We have the Fool. We have the Five of Wands. We have Mars, Action. We have the Fourth House, Roots. And then we have Quincux, Complexity. We have Horus, Cosmic Gateway. We have Lord Ganesh, Infinite Abundance. We have Submerged, Iceberg. We have Loyal Heart. And then we have Fifth Chakra, Archangel Gabriel. And we're going to read the rest. Okay, so because we have this King of Cups, I kind of feel like there's a strong male coming through for you guys. A strong male ancestor, maybe a grandpa, maybe a father. Somebody very strong. Somebody who was very protective of you. I'm really getting that he is kind of coming through to say that you have a lot of traits that he does. I feel like he embodied this King of Cups. You could come to him for advice. He was very caring, very diplomatic. I feel like he was a very good provider. So like I said, for some of you, this could be a father, a grandpa, a great-grandpa, somebody who was very sweet. They may not have always been so expressive with their emotions, but they showed you through actions. Maybe they helped you with things all the time. Maybe they were just there for you all the time when you needed advice. I feel like he's saying you have a lot of these qualities. You're someone who people come to for advice. You're someone who people trust for advice. And I feel like he's saying that you could really take this far if you wanted. You could really become a mentor to others. But I also just get the vibe that he's saying that if you've already kind of do this, you're doing so well. And he's very, very proud of you. I feel like he's saying that you are very artistic and very creative, because we have the Moon as well. I feel like he's saying like you have a lot of creative talents that you need to consider There's a lot of talents that you have that are very creative. You are an artsy person, so I feel like he's saying like there's like a career in art, or like maybe you have there's an artistic field that you could really take up, um that could bring you a lot of abundance and good fortune. I also kind of feel like he's saying your intuition is very strong. You're very in tune. I feel like sometimes some of you notice when he's around, maybe you get a whiff of his cigar, or you get a whiff of like some tobacco, or maybe you get a whiff of like, which is a cigar, it's basically tobacco. Maybe you get a whiff of like a perfume or a cologne somebody used to use. And this is little signs that he's trying to like get you to see like, hey, I'm still around. So if you get these signs, this is just a sign that this male figure wants to let you know he's still around, he still loves you, he's still there for you. With the Fool, I feel like you guys are embarking on a new beginning. And there's new beginnings coming towards you, but only when you let go of the past. When you let go of things that didn't serve you. So if there's anything that doesn't serve you right now, consider letting it go. Consider letting it fall away. Maybe situations and things you've been clinging on to, but it's just not working out. For most of you, I'm not talking about like your dreams. If you have dreams and goals, maybe you're trying to become a singer and like you feel like it's not working out, don't give up on that. When I mean give up on like little situations that aren't working out, maybe like you're trying to get along with your family, but everywhere you turn, they're like starting fights with you, which seems to be happening in this card. There's like something with like fights and discord. You know, the doves are trying to get in to restore peace, but there's like, they've got these big sticks and they're hitting each other with them. So I feel like for some of you, if you've been trying to like reason with your family and it hasn't been going well, there's a new opportunity to maybe move away from that. For some of you, if you've been trying to like maybe reconcile with a partner, but they've just been unreasonable, you're kind of being asked to let go of that and start a new cycle. You will know what the changes you need to make. So if you know your boyfriend and you are good, y'all are peas in a pod, this is not about that. But if you know maybe you've been at odds with your family and you're kind of tired of living where you live, especially if you live with your family, you may need to make these changes. And it may be hard, but I feel like there's better things that will come for you. With this Mars, it's time to take action. If you want a new beginning, if you want a new start that's very happy, there's going to be some action you need to take. If you've already been taking action, this is just a sign that you're doing the right thing and that you're going to see a lot of blessings and good fortune. And this is what your ancestors really want you guys to know. With this fourth house, your roots, I feel like your home life is very important right now. I feel like there's a lot to do with your home life that's coming through. Maybe there's just like discord and disharmony in your home life, especially because of this retrograde, and you're kind of being asked to move away from that and find out how you can have peace in your home without all of this. Obviously, if you can't afford to move, definitely start to save up or something like that. But I feel like maybe you can try to restore peace in your house if you're just not ready to make that change. If you feel very connected to your family despite all the drama, you're just being asked to try to find your peace. With the quincunx complexity, I feel like there's a lot of things in your life that kind of don't make sense right now, and it's because things are really complex. There's a reason for everything is what this guide is really trying to come through and say. There's a reason for why everything happens the way it does. And I feel like you're being ushered into a positive new beginning when you can make these changes, but also I feel like things may seem so kind of complex right now, and you're kind of not being told what's happening or what to do, but you are being asked to kind of see things from a different perspective because things are a bit more complex than they seem. With this Horus Cosmic Gateway card, your ancestors are really saying you are starting to really understand some major things. You are starting to understand energy. You are starting to manifest positive new beginnings and new things, but you need to have positive thoughts about things. Like if you want to succeed in like maybe on YouTube or something, you need to kind of have more positive thoughts about it and trust and believe it can happen. Your beliefs create your reality. So if you believe that you can achieve things, you can. So you're also being asked to know that Lord Ganesh is coming through for you. You are going to be granted a lot more abundance. So if you've been having problems with finances, those problems are clearing away. If you've been having problems with maybe finding a job or something, you're going to find a job. If you've been having problems with just maybe abundance in your love life, that is coming through. You are going to get some major abundance. So money problems are going to fall away, and you're being given support at this time. I feel like your ancestors are supporting you. With this iceberg submerged, I feel like I always talk about how this card, it's really about like negative emotions being submerged and them coming to the surface. So if there have been people who have been trying to start drama with you and you just had it and you just lashed out, try to control your emotions. Don't just lash out, but try to understand that a lot of things that happen are only for your highest good. So if say like there are problems in your family, sometimes those problems need to happen so you can have a better relationship with your family. So I feel like you're really being asked to honor how you feel, release how you feel. Don't judge yourself for how you feel, but try to contain those emotions. I'm not saying don't express them in a different way than you normally do. Say your sister made you mad. Maybe when nobody's at the house, scream about it or something like that. Write a poem, write a journal about it. Do something to get these emotions out. Don't judge yourself for having emotions, because I feel like there's a lot of emotions that are coming up at this time just because of like maybe discord or competition or just like general pettiness that's been happening in your life, and you're being asked not to like hold these emotions in. Find a constructive way to express them. I feel like your ancestors are saying there's a lot of loyal people around you. I feel like if you have a partner, I feel like they are a loyal person. I feel like this is a sign that they are a loyal person, even if you've had like fights and arguments. Your relationships are being brought into harmony at this time. So if you've been having a lot of problems with your family, this is resolving. And you have a lot of loyal people around you who are helping you and want you to succeed. I also feel like you guys need to work on your throat chakra, because your throat chakra helps you with your creativity. So when you work on that chakra, you're going to be a lot more creative. So I feel like that's something that you should consider. We also have the clouds shape-shifting card. So I do feel like you guys are someone who kind of shape-shifts. You are someone who can adapt to any situation. And I feel like there may be situations that may be kind of uncomfortable in your life right now, and you're being kind of asked to be adaptable because this is going to help you. I feel like you kind of feel like you don't fit in anywhere, but you actually fit in like everywhere. I feel like a lot of people kind of think you're someone who's very adaptable. So you consider this. Adapt to situations in your life. But work on your throat chakra because it's going to help you with your creativity. So what do we have? Take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. So if there's been a lot of like discord or drama in your life, take time to breathe it out. Take time to basically, I feel like you need to go out in nature, give yourself time to process these things. Let's see what else. We have goldfish. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So you guys are growing spiritually, which we do see the moon and the king of cups, so that only makes sense. But you're also getting a lot of money, and this is backed up by Ganesh. So there's money coming in for you guys. Jug, light-hearted, carefree time. I feel like you guys need to schedule some time where you just kind of chill out. But also I feel like there's a lot of times like that coming through for you. We have funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of like maybe drama or pettiness that's been happening in your life, but this is like for lessons. So don't worry, especially if it's been with your family. This is for lessons. So we have clouds, so temporary problems. So these problems are temporary, so you don't need to worry. And we have clouds again, shape-shifting. So yeah, I feel like you're adapting to these changes tremendously, so you don't need to worry. And then we have horse, short journey. So I feel like you are on a journey, but it's not, I feel like, okay, so basically you're on a journey And I feel like you're already on the right path. So you feel like your journey it's not going to be like long and arduous and difficult. You're on a short journey. You're on a short journey to your goals because you've already accomplished so much. So that's what I really feel very strongly, group number 4. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And if you would like a private reading, my information is in the description box down below. You have a great day, group number 4, and I love you guys so much. Goodbye.